Hey Tal, so the soil study was done last week, and then they identified a pretty major problem with your shallow groundwater, so water basically water table problem. Okay, but it was resolved after we work with the civil engineer and the soil engineer. And here's the brief summary. Okay, so they did boring about here and about here, and then so both have hit water at 354.4. Okay, that means your basement currently at 354 and 10. So it will be below groundwater. Okay, so remember, you only needed a soil certification, which is the cheapest soil study type. But if they do submit the report like that, most likely county, the first reaction will be to require you to have a full geotech report, which will cost you at least 2,500 or so, something like that. Okay, but we told the soil engineer do not file it like that, and then so yeah, we did the revision to the house. So water at 354.4, and then we raised your basement level to 355.5. Okay, so the house is raised over a feet. Okay, this is very important because say if county just ask for a full study report, which is only $2,000, it's actually the smaller problem, but it could potentially be a much bigger problem. The county may say, yeah, so okay, so if you do this, you cannot have a basement, or you must make your basement ceiling lower, so stuff like that, right? So, but now by raising the house to 355.5, then we are in conformed with case 2 situation. Okay, so you can see, so this is case 1. Okay, if groundwater is like more than 30 inches below basement bottom, then that's 1. And then you will be in case 2, so that's between 12 inches to 30 inches. And the case 3 was the original one before we raised the house. Okay, so and then so in case 2, you will need some additional under drain situation. Basically, what the civil engineer will propose is to add an additional sump pump, and so one extra sump pump. And the county may say, we want you to have a battery on your sump pump, or like yeah. So this kind of measure, basically, yeah. But it's not a big deal. So okay, it's something. So of course you will need to pay for a additional sump pump, and yeah. So based on whatever the county approved requirement is, but that's small. That's yeah. So that's small money. Okay, and then but then by raising the house, remember we talked about driveway slope. Okay, so now your driveway slope will be higher. Okay, so then yeah, so if we strictly just bring it up by 1 feet, by 1 feet over 1 feet, it's going to be your driveway would be too steep. So what we did is that we moved the house back another 5 feet. So pay attention, your current backyard from here is 45. So, and you will still have about 40. And then from here, you will have more. So, and this is the civil engineer revised plan. Yeah, so based on the work. And you can see now the basement height is 355.5. Okay, and another thing is that your infiltration testing place also hit groundwater at shallow range. So the original infiltration trench cannot be done. It needs to use a different type, which would be larger, wider, but shallower. So it will still be above groundwater. And so the type the civil engineer will propose will be a rain garden. Okay, so you can see this has been changed to a called a bio detention filter system 1, which is basically the same thing as a rain garden. Okay, and then so now your driveway slope is 14.5. So it is still within 15%. So you're still okay. So it is a little bit more than the original setup. And then pay attention to here is that you will need to have a small landscaping wall here, which is to bring the dirt up so your driveway can go in that kind of slope. And then so there's going to be a high difference between the wall and this. But this wall is to bring your driveway to that slope. Okay, so those are basically the grading plan changes. And yeah, we carefully reviewed it and we are happy with the current grading plan. And then so yeah, we'll send that. I'm sending you the video to review and also the plan. And if you need to, we can do a meeting, but otherwise we will be submitting the grading plan. Okay, all right, thank you.